It occurs to me while editing this that unless you're very familiar with Denali and how the buses and the road work, you're not actually gonna know what exactly is happening. So the Denali Park Road is closed to private vehicles past mile 15. The only vehicles allowed on the road are the tour buses run by the Park Service. The buses run roughly every half hour. There's tan colored buses that are tours, and there's green colored buses that are transit buses. Starting a couple years ago and going into, I believe, 2027, there's a road construction project around a landmark called Pretty Rocks at mile 43. The road currently is closed at that point, so the buses turn around at mile 43. The road goes out 92 miles. The only way to get out 92 miles is to fly in or do what I did and take a bike around, unless you want to do several days of hiking. The blast zone around Pretty Rocks means that you can't even walk on the road, so you've got to hike down to the riverbed, and it's a 5-mile walk on rocks the size of anywhere from your fist to your head, occasionally cut by water. So to summarize all that again, private vehicles are not allowed on the road. The buses this year only go to mile 43. Normally the buses would go to 92. I got off at 43, hiked around the road closure, and kept going to 92, and then came back. And from there, the foolishness just got even more foolish. I got to the bus depot a little early. I managed to get on the 8:30 bus instead of the 9:30 bus. Made it out to the road closure, and then I just spent the last hour hiking across a dry glacial riverbed. Well, not entirely dry. Now, if I follow the plan, I've got another 90 to 100 miles of riding. It is currently noon o'clock. I have to be back by 9 to catch the bus. I have another 5-mile hike back. It's already been a day. It's gonna be a hell of a day. 23 miles in. If I was smart, I would turn around right about now. This is the scenery I've been staring at for the past couple hours, though. I dropped a bottle a little ways back. I have no idea where it is. So I'm down 1 liter of water and about 700 calories from what I had on hand. Wow. Taking a picture. It's incredible. End of the road. And now, 50 miles back, a 5-mile hike. Hopefully I make it by the bus. I found some shade to stop in. 72 miles. My body is in ketosis by now. I'm sure of it. I can feel it. 25 more miles to ride. 5 miles to hike. And then depending on how foolish I feel, 40 miles ride or ride back in a bus. Signals the end of my road. Oh, I really wish I hadn't lost that bottle. 5-mile hike across the river. myself in the distance. That must mean I'm fairly close. This hike would be fine in boots, but I am in clicky-clacky cycling shoes. I'm pushing my bike because carrying it makes my arms go numb. Now I've got to climb the steps. Okay, we're going over the shoulder for this one. I'm too tired to take the camera off the bike, so this is what you get. 99.13 miles, 8 hours moving time. It is currently 7:40. The next bus is at 8, the last bus is at 9. I could wait around for 20 minutes and get on the next bus if it's open, or I could just keep going. I think I'm just gonna keep going. 13 miles to the next rest area. I should be able to get on a bus there if worst comes to worst. Man, Ragnarok wasn't even this hard. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Look, we're going down. You know what that means? Soon I've got to go up. Without a doubt, the stupidest thing I have ever done. Someone should have stopped me. This was stupid. Denali Park Road is something else. Oh, I'm too tired to do this. Since it was closed, I got to ride it with no vehicles. The only reason I got to experience what I did today is because I am my particular type and degree of completely stupid. It was an experience that I don't think very many people would be able to do. And now I'm going to eat as many calories as I could stuff into my face, find somewhere where I won't get a ticket, and go to sleep. What incredibly tired me was trying to articulate is that what I experienced was riding the road without any vehicles because the road was closed. That takes a particular type of insanity to want to hike 5 miles around a detour and then ride another 100 miles just to get to the end of the road. And there was no vehicles on it, so it's an experience that not many people are ever going to have. And my second bottle developed a leak. So that's the first thing on the list to fix. More leak. Yesterday I slashed a tire. Thanks to Cushcore, I was able to ride back on it at almost completely flat pressers. About to find out just how difficult changing a tire with Cushcore in it is. That's why I have an air compressor, folks. Check my brake pads. I was starting to wear into the spring. There's a new set. The old ones. For anyone back home who criticizes my water bottles, I just cleaned those. That's as clean as they get.